let's have a look then. So we've got some nice imagery footage here. As we can see, this is the UFOs coming in, is of a dimensional gate. I believe that's signalling gateway. Dimension, gateway, it's a square, it morphs into a square. All this of course has to be discredited. All this of course has to be aircraft, and I have to be nuts, because they don't want that in public. They just don't want it in the public domain. They don't want the truth to be told of what's going on.
Oh, it's moving faster now.
That's the first, before it was analysed, on that 1999, that's the UFO. It illuminates a TV antenna as compared to a helicopter. That's what a helicopter looks like at night. Here we go again. I like this picture. That clearly sees it there, illuminating a TV antenna. And as we can see, further analysis, there's no getting away from the fact of what it's doing there.
Are these pictures that you personally
Yes. Yes, that filmed. It's just going to go behind a tree. So you see my pointer moves right. It'll go behind that tree and suddenly realise I can't see it. So it backs out again as there. So it's backing out again. It's under intelligent control because it knows I can't see it, you see. It is truly not of this world. Further analysis, we can definitely see that it's illuminating a TV antenna. A professor in Mexico thought that it was discharging static. Somebody else thought that it was car headlights. I believe, after further analysis, that it's signalling. It's telling whoever it is to open hailing frequencies. Therefore, it illuminates an antenna. They're very clever. Here we see the unmarked helicopter incident where it hovers over a road junction. That's a mock-up of it. That's what actually happened to me. There it is there, hovering over the road junction. It was unbelievable. And it just appeared over these rooftops from nowhere. I didn't even hear it at first, and then I looked and I thought, my God, there it is. It was just hovering above that rooftop, and then it moved over to this road junction here. So that's the unmarked helicopter incident. That's an accurate that's it pulling away. So it's going to fly around me and then appear there. And it's AS555 helicopter. We had it under image analysis. The guy who was a helicopter pilot was staggered because it had all kinds of stuff on it, cameras and everything. So whoever they are, they knew this was going on as well. And there's another helicopter. That's a very nice shot of it there. You can see there is another. That's the helicopter. That's a night incident, an air miss with that's the UFO. The UFO is literally shadowing that helicopter, which I believe is that helicopter. We've got the footage of that. So two helicopters there, that one and that one. The UFOs are certainly keeping an eye on things. Here we go again. We can see that's the helo. And as we can see, he's done a good job. My friend Jason, who did this analysis for me. There's the UFO, closes in, it goes over the top and goes away from it. I believe that to be the cockpit, some sort of anti-gravity generator. We know that detaches from the triangle. That's it. That's an example using software of it coming head on at me. So we can see its structure there. That was in 1999. I believe it to be Nordic, and I don't believe it's from round here. And it must have took them days. And here we go again. This is another incident where two orb craft pass a triangle craft. That's a different extraterrestrial group in my opinion. So that is maritime. They're the Nordics. All this of course has to be discredited. All this of course has to be aircraft, and I have to be nuts, because they don't want that in public. They just don't want it in the public domain. They don't want the truth to be told of what's going on. So that has to be an aircraft, and that has to be an anomaly in the mainstream, and we all know that that's not the case. And I've been to the gates of hell with it. But anyway, I digress. We can see there's the heat signatures of it there, Mark, as you can see. So we can see that there's all kinds of analysis we've done on the heat seeking. And here's one as well, which is actually my all-time favourite. This is on Brayton Bath, and this is the one that I find the most staggering. And it's very difficult to explain away, but we've got what looks to be a triangle-shaped craft, as we saw previously, and a small object. Now, I'm not sure whether that small object has detached from the craft, but from what I can see it didn't. It came in, it's coming in left, continues to go left, and then it rotates 360 degrees in the air like a circle, and then flies off to the right at speed. Very fast. We've got the footage of that as well. So it kind of like we go into deeper analysis of it here, and we can see under different filtering that there really is something going on with it. Can you see it there, just merging? What is interesting as well is that there, which is another UFO. So you've actually got, when you look at my footage, you will perhaps find and discover other UFOs in the vicinity. They're making their presence felt, but it's not governed by the rules of linear time. So it could be that they just do this so that it's eventually discovered.